Hey, what's up, Tuba Billy? So Biden took some more documents. I mean, he didn't just take them, he sat them for at least 6 years. So once that was found in his office at, was it Penn State University? Another batch was found in a box in his locked garage next to his Lamborghini, his Corvette. And when Peter Ducey called him out on it, he's like, well, yeah, it was locked. It was in the garage, and so was my Corvette. It's like, you son of a... So, the college gets the largest donation from Chinese government ever. He happens to be there. He happens to have documents there. Was that a payout for documents? Who knows? You know, garages get broken into all the time, especially if they got a nice new shiny Corvette. And so just keeping it in a box next to the Corvette, yeah, that's real secure. Even if you are Joe Biden in your Martha's Vineyard, no, that's Obama, Delaware house with security and whatever, that is not a secure place. Remember when the liberals were just going absolute berserk because Trump had documents? Well, guess what? The president has the authority to declassify documents. The president also has the authority to see and to peruse and read those documents. The vice president does not have the authority to declassify anything. So why was it there? And where's the FBI raid? Sure, yeah, they were handed in. Well, guess what? They investigated Trump's documents. They said, okay, hey, you know, these need to be locked up better. We'll take these with us. Lock them up. He did. And then they still raided him. So, still waiting for that FBI raid on Biden. Actually, still waiting on that for Hillary Clinton, too, with all of her emails, you know, confidential, sensitive security emails on her private server that she just poured bleach on. I mean, we all know that nothing's going to happen to Joe Biden, because nothing happens when Democrats get in trouble. They just, oh, okay. It's like with Jeffrey Epstein, who did not kill himself, by the way. Why have we not seen the list? Liberals like, oh, I bet Trump's on that list. I guarantee you, if Trump was on that list, at least Trump's name would be out. It would have been out long, long ago. No, the history with Trump and Epstein, Trump had him at Mar-a-Lago. His wife said, he kind of creeps me out. Find out he was hitting on an underage person. What is going on here? And Trump said, you're a creep, get out. I'm so confused here. Okay, we're going this way. And he cut all ties. That was it. Done. Ask Bill Gates about that. He's like, oh, well, he's dead. So, yeah. And that's basically his entire argument. Yeah, well, he's dead. Okay. But that doesn't change history and what you did with him. But I guarantee there's a lot of really powerful people, probably on both sides of the aisle. Probably mostly Democrats, let's be honest. But very powerful people on that list, including Hollywood. And that's why nothing's happened. And nothing will happen for a long, long time. And it's sad that it's come to that Americans just kind of know. It's like, you know what? It's not going to happen. Nothing's Nothing's going to come of this. We've lost all hope in the judicial system, especially when it comes to bringing light to the corrupt things that politicians do, like taking classified documents. Now, how many more are there going to be? Time will only tell. It's amazing to me the way that the media is handling this. It's like with kid gloves. It's like, oh, well, it's just a few things, and oh, Biden said he didn't know they were there. Isn't it funny how he went from, I don't have any documents, to, oh, I didn't know about that, to, it was locked up. It's ridiculous. I mean, everything that Biden says is a lie. That's what he does. He's a pathological liar. He lies with every single breath he takes. So I trust absolutely nothing that man says. Remember when you could get banned from YouTube or talking about, in social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, anything, for talking about Hunter Biden's laptop? You got kicked off of social media for that. Well, turns out, yeah, it's all true. I got something in my throat. And not only is it all true, yeah, it incriminates the president, too. You know, the big guy gets his cut. Oh, there's a dead beaver. So, yeah, it's ridiculous. Spare me your little pearl-clutching attitudes. If Trump does something wrong, sure, prosecute him. But the difference is the way it's handled and the way that it's promoted and the way that it's actually gone about is totally different when it's Trump versus Biden. From the media to actual law enforcement, the ones that are supposed to uphold and enforce the law, it's ridiculous that there's just no confidence in the justice system anymore, especially when it comes up to higher ups. Gosh, if you're a Democrat, you can get away with murder. Just ask Hillary. And, you know, probably Republicans too. I wouldn't put it past them. But any corrupt politicians, just, they need out. We need to vote them out. These people who do not like America, who trash talk America, who threaten the citizens of America, they need to go. And in a hurry. Never, I don't remember a time in my lifetime when the president has basically threatened half the population. You know, about the vaccines. Oops, I said the word, I'm getting banned now. And he said, we've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin. That's a threat. I mean, that's something you say to your kid when they've done something for the millionth time. It's like, my patience is running thin with you. Next is the spoon. You're gonna get a paddling with the spoon. Or go out and get a switch. We need some more switches in America. That's what we need. Between that and saying, oh, you think your guns can fight off the government? You need nukes and F-15s. Well, yeah, them seems like fighting words. I just don't. And the frustrating part is there is nothing we can do about it. Because the system is so corrupt, the system is so rigged that, I mean, it is what it is. We can't, the average person can't fight back. I mean, I could make all these YouTube videos and complain till the cows come home. I could write all these letters to my representatives. And they're just going to be beholden, and they're going to listen to the lobbyists and the corporations that got them in the position, that gave them the money. That's who they have to answer to. It's like, yeah, I'll take this donation from you, and in return, I'll do what you ask. I'll do what you want. You know, or the lobbyist saying, hey, you know, I'm really looking forward to, you know, this bit of legislation that's going to help me. Let me help you do that by giving you a lot of money. That's how it works, and that's not how it should work. So, how many more documents are going to come out? Who knows? But all these things that Elon Musk is dropping with the Twitter files just shows how deep the corruption goes. It shows that they've been conspiring against the American people for a long time, to shut them up, to stop debate, to stop conversation, to stop free speech. And it's sickening. It's the First freaking Amendment for a reason. It is a clown world. We are living in a dystopian nightmare of which there is no awakening. So just watch what happens. The Republicans now have the majority in the House. They've proposed laws. They've proposed a law that would give healthcare providers, that would force healthcare providers to give life-saving care to a baby who was born after a botched abortion, who was born alive. Every single Democrat except one, every single one voted against it, said no. We don't want babies to be cared for. Well, what's the other option? It's born alive, okay? That is a baby. You're just gonna let it on the table and let it die? Because that's your option. Or cut its head off, slice the spine. That's what they're, I mean, what else? What's the other option? Woman goes in for an abortion. It doesn't work. The baby's born anyway. So, and that does happen. So, what then? What is your proposal? The Democrats can't stand behind that, because then they would be forced to acknowledge that, oh, that is a baby, not just a clump of cells. Interesting. The amount of evil that is being promoted as good in the world, I mean, it is totally fulfillment of biblical prophecy, that evil will be good and good will be evil. The love of man will wax cold. So just keep the course. I mean, put on the whole armor of God. Hold that shield of faith, but then keep the sword of truth ready. Because every bit of the armor of God, you know, the shoes of peace, the gird, you know, loins girt with truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the sword of the Spirit is the only offensive thing. We need to go on to the offensive. Are we going or not? Because if we don't, we're going to lose everything that we have. And with that, please be excellent to each other. Tuba Billy signing out. God be with you till we meet again.